Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to the video. This is another paid request, this time for Jacob. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. When doing so, make sure to use the family and friends option. It seems to be the best way to do it on PayPal. Or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And you want me to do, I guess, a first reaction commentary to a film called La Llorona, 2019 film, which I've never even heard of before. And yeah, I don't know what this is. It's a Guatemalan horror film, I guess. But we'll see what happens. Thanks once again, Jacob. And 3, 2, 1, pressing play. A Shudder original. Oh no. Already is bad vibes. Shudder original. Oh shit. Film factory. Would I rather be working to a factory than watching this movie? Is that what's going to happen? La Casa de Produzione. Vulcan. That's how you spell Vulcan. This is Vulcan. A different Vulcan. Are they Art Cinema de Monday? De Monday. Hey, Monday is Sunday. E-Fads. European film. Republique Française. Selection Officielle 2019. Okay, Toronto International Film Festival 2019. You done? Look how much our farts smell like cherries. The film de Volcan. So obviously, you know. Présentant. The Resident de France. L'ambassadeur de France et Guatemala. Instituto Guatemalteco de Turismo de Guatemala. Someone's whispering. Sounds like that bitch that was like, connect the guts, connect the guts. Let me see. I do whisper to you, 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 I do whisper to you. Los gatos pantalones. Use us. Use our hands. Use our feet. Use our feet. Wait, Quentin Tarantino? Obviously, it's a prayer for the wicked. So one woman staring at the camera, praying. Pulls back. Now there's women on either side of her, and there's a woman in the back just staring. Tano's, what was it, birthday party? Obviously not. Exorcism or something, I'm sure. It looks like an exorcism. Or a seance. So this is a seance. So as it pulls back, we see it's a bigger and bigger group. So I guess we're not supposed to touch hands. I guess that's the idea. We're in this group holding. We're not holding the hands. We're just. They're like this. Don't touch. Make it the too vid. Don't touch. I think those women are touching on the right. The woman on the right, their hands are like this, but in the middle, hands are like this. It's like, I don't want to touch you. I'll touch you, though. Hey, it's the Colonel from KFC. You must look flawless. Remember, you're heroes, not victims. It's a foreign film. It's subtitled. Never lower your head. What if they want to suck dick? Can they lower their head then? Any punishment is a life sentence. Huh. Age has turned you to a chicken shit. The TFC said so. You ain't on the end of the Colonel recipe. That's alright. I was more of a Popeyes fan anyway. I smoked a cigarette there, you know. 2019, but I was like, what was the last film that someone was smoking a cigarette? There you go. Film from 2019. The Kentucky Colonel is smoking. Don't put the ashes in the bucket. Go back and make some more fried chicken. Actually, if I didn't fuck that, I'll go with Popeyes. So we have a mom, we have her daughter. The mom's looking at a laptop. Apple. You know, it's an Apple computer. Never owned an Apple computer. I mean, this one here is Envy with Windows on it. These must be the maids. I just, you know, grandparents' old spirits accept this light as an offering. We pray for Don Enrique, his family, and this house. Or of this light so that all evil leaves this place. For everything to go well. We beg for protection for all. We pray with all of our heart. Of course, they're foreign, so they gotta be very religious and very superstitious. Oh, the Kentucky Colonel sleeps, dreaming of a faraway lands of more chicken to grope and caress and put in the bucket, where his dick in a bucket. Do KFC Colonels dream of electric chickens? Don't know. Now just watch him sleep. Watch him sleep. I woke up. I need a chicken to pluck. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Still in bed. Just trying to go back to sleep. Sleeping. Sleeping. Tastes his wife's. So maybe that wasn't his. Was that the mom? Or was that the older sister to, or the? I don't know who that was with the kid. I don't know. Maybe that was her. Maybe that's this guy's daughter, and that daughter had a kid. Maybe that's the case. So maybe that woman was the kid's mom, but it's this guy's daughter. Because there's his wife, and his wife's a lot older. Okay, he wakes up, and he's slowly getting up. He'll heard a little bit of a moan. Something. So like someone's trying to take a, I don't know, a long piss or something. Not the stream of piss, but like the oh. So a shower now? Why would you want to take the shotgun with the stopping power? So the faucet's running on the sink. There's... Well, faucets don't turn on by themselves. So it's... So I guess it was the... bathtub. So then the bathtub going to grab him? Now he just hears more women gasp. Now he's going downstairs. Get him, Colonel. She don't try to steal your recipe. Original or extra crispy is the question. Or maybe she don't try to steal both recipes. I'm slowly walk through this big place. Okay. I'm walking. Yeah, I'm walking. And people are crying. Okay. I'm walking. People are crying. Okay. Alright. Slowly walking some more. That gun looks like when he shoots he's gonna be blown right off his feet. So the guy tried to shoot. He's like, I heard that weeping. And he almost shot the one lady. People had to grab his ass. And everyone's saying no one heard a woman weeping. The general's like, no, someone stuck in. And it's like, well, everyone here is saying they didn't hear shit. So obviously, the other women know it's some kind of ghost or spirit, being superstitious, but they don't want to say anything. Well, he's just gonna take one of the other guns, isn't he? He's got all these other guns. So it is her dad. Alzheimer's. He's loco is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So all the servants want to leave, and the daughter's like, they're not getting their, you're not getting your benefits. You're not getting your benefits, people. These 6 people, seriously, they don't get their benefits? Good luck with that. You'd be surprised you don't just shoot you all in the face. So the servants are scared, they want to leave. There's some kind of trial, some kind of verdict coming up. We have the girl and her mom, and the dad is general, maybe a dictator as well. The guerrilla fled when they heard the army was near. I didn't see it coming. I saw the fire, grabbed my children, and ran. So obviously it's a trial. This girl's talking, and the other person's translating. Violence came abruptly. I think the camera's slowly pulling back. It's going to show how big this courtroom is. They set our crops on fire, our homes, our clothes, our cattle. Separate the women and the children from the few men that were still there. And obviously going to be some horrific acts, which is going to be this guy's sort of comeuppance by the spirit for all the terror he inflicted on people. And then the killing began. There you go. Yes, Silencio. Get that cold out of my face. Sorry, I'm thinking of Nacho Libre. I mean, I have no issues with the acting. It's all, of course, foreign actors, subtitled. It's being very, very much a slow burn. Which, I mean, there's movies that are slow burns. I mean, The Shining, The Changeling, the other movies. Some of us managed to run to the mountains. Klaus protected us up there every time the helicopters were looking for us. No food, so we had to go down. They caught me and took me to the military base. So is she disfigured and that's why she's wearing this stuff over her face? We don't see her left eye. Thus I wonder if she's disfigured or something. Burned or beaten. Soldiers had their way with me. Is she going to reveal her face to the crowd or something? We didn't do anything. We were in our homes. What is this guy writing? Okay, she lifted her veil and now she's describing, I'm sure, her injuries, her face. I'm not embarrassed to tell you what I went through. Hope you're not embarrassed to do justice. Witness number 82. Wow. Damn. You think of people like this. It's like your father did all these horrible things. Imagine someone did that to you. Imagine someone did that to you or your daughter. How about your daughter? You know your daughter? What if... That's what someone should say. What if someone did that? Between 1982 and 1983, the National Army killed an average of 3,000 people per month. Jesus Christ. 1/3 of the Mayan people. The army tried to annihilate them, to take over their lands in the oil region in the northern area of the country. The general stated in several interviews that people are to the gorilla as water to fish. If they have to get rid of the fish, first you have to get rid of the water. Bloodiest dictators of Latin America. Well, there you go. I mean, at least it's a different backdrop for this type of story about a genocidal dictator. This lawyer's so full of shit. This guy never ordered a genocide. He never did any of that. Look at him. He makes chicken. He makes the TFC to taste their biscuits. He's the TFC colonel. My intention was to create a national identity of this country. Yeah, by murdering everybody. The Mayan Ixtel people were considered state enemies. 30% of all victims were children under 12 years old. I mean, almost 40% are kids under 12. I mean, in a way, though, it's an interesting backdrop. Because sitting there going, okay, so a guy who's a piece of shit is being haunted. Good. It's for a different type, like haunting of a guilty. Well, I mean, there are movies that have done that where you find out eventually that the party's guilty. What lies beneath? You find out one of the parties, without giving away, one of the people. Oh, he's guilty. Good. He deserves it. You're found guilty, bitch. Now you having your coughing fit? Yeah. You have your coughing fit now. There are thousands of people out there willing to give false testimony for some money. Not in this case. The judge is a criminal and I will send her to jail. She did her job. Your father's just a piece of shit. Hooked up to... He's drinking, smoking cigarette while hooked up. Okay. He just gave orders. Oh, the dad told you. Oh, kindly offer them cleaning jobs. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. Every time Dad left the base, you argued. You cried because they had other women there. So, in other words, your dad fucked some of them too. This mother deserves jail too for being a bitch. I'm on the side of the truth. How about that? She honestly say, when did you turn to a lefty? Really? Oh my god. Of course she knew what happened. She didn't give a shit. Your mom knew she didn't give a shit. She gave a shit about her nice clothes and jewelry that she's wearing. That's what she cares about. She cares about having the nice house, the nice bed, and nice clothes. That's what she gave a shit about. You can't forbid shit, lady. You can't do anything. You're a dumb sucker. Scum sucking piece of shit. Representatives from the private sector praised the court's decision and says that it was not possible to prove that there was a genocide. It's absolutely possible. Really? Now the guy's getting released? What kind of bullshit is this? He was found guilty, but now he's being released. Maybe that's the whole point of this ghost thing, is that he didn't get his justice, and now a ghost, the spirit's going to do it. So that's a different take on it. I'll give you that. That's a different take. Dictator not getting their just desserts, so a ghost is going to do it? Yeah. Yeah. You better put on your bulletproof vest. I'll shoot you through the screen, Colonel. I mean, you tell the daughter is iffy on this whole thing. Of course, the mom isn't. You tell the daughter has a bit of a... There's a look on her face. You tell she's not gung-ho about all this. It's a peaceful... This is a peaceful demonstration? It sounds really peaceful. This sounds tremendously peaceful. Oh yeah, this is peaceful, alright. This is tremendously peaceful. Keep a knocking till you can't come in. Oh, it is the most peaceful sound out there. Very peaceful. Someone gets one shot to the face. Should be riding down the... Talk about a fucking riot, goddamn. Can't blame him for being pissed off. He should be rotting in jail. Getting butt-fucked. Should surely be being butt-fucked in jail. Saw how some most of the servants left. Good for them. They should have left. They should have left. Made those people stop. Yeah, let's get them to stop. If you ask nicely, they'll stop. Well, the girl wants to go. I don't blame her. Why the fuck would she want to be here? This piece of shit. Fucking genocidal dictator. There you go. Keep dreaming your KFC buckets. Put your head in a bucket and people pluck you like a chicken. You chicken fucker. From the side now, he looks like that guy before he was the Emperor on Star Wars. The way he looked at the Star Wars prequels. He hears a woman crying. But nobody else. So now we're in the guy's perspective. The bodyguard. Yeah, he does look like the Emperor from Star Wars. Again, in the prequels. Ian Madeira. I can never say his last name right. I mean, there's a lot of dead souls that would want revenge. You notice that none of the guards are looking at her or telling her to back up, as everybody else is backed up, but she's super close. But the guards are not saying anything to her, like back up or nodding her direction or staring her down. Okay. So the new maid. Fuck all you people. About that. Fuck the TFC, fuck his wife. The daughter and granddaughter, not so sure. This maid, why the fuck you stick with the guy, I don't know. This person seems like a secret weapon going to come to fruition. Be like a cancer, eat them from the inside out. She's clean, huh? You always have faucets that turn on, lady? I mean, the servants left for a reason. It seemed like even before the trial, they left for a reason. So, they must know something's up. House is big. Yeah, I'm sure it's big. It seems haunted? Oh, that's a nice way to put it. It seems haunted. Yeah, this shit seems haunted. That's all she needed to bring. So now the older housekeeper is showing this young one around. And this young one hasn't said much of anything. Like I said, the only thing I would say is positive. Number one, the acting's not bad. Number two, the backdrop is at least a bit more unique. But we're 36 minutes in, and I mean, it's more of a very, very, very slow drama. I mean, there's nothing horror except a faucet turned on and a guy heard a voice. Well, not even a voice, whining. See if something happens here. We got less than an hour left. Does she answer this? How's everyone in town? They're there. That's a great answer. They're there. Are they in their underwear? I mean, where? In their underwear? Okay. They're there. They're there. They're there. Deal with it. Now we're just going to stay on this woman sleeping in case something's going to happen. Is the girl above going to come on down? Oh, there's her hair. Yeah, she's staring at the older housekeeper. What's she doing? Dunking her head? Yeah. Dunked her head to clean her, I guess. Obviously, there's something to her. This is a Guatemalan version of The Grudge. Got the lawn hair and shit. Is someone gonna be streaming like a cat? Yeah, faster than anything you need. Yeah, exactly. Tough, you can't go to school. So the new housemaid is definitely has her eyes on the kid here. Yeah, crash all the fucking windows, man. Sarah! Sarah! What are the... Where's the little girl? That's the... Well, she couldn't have gone far. So pretty this lady cannot find her kid and is wondering where the hell she went. Sarah! Sarah! There are fucking frogs in the pool? Okay. And a bunch of these signs of people that died. Makes you wonder how the signs got there in the pool. Just whether throwing them over or some other way. Someone's counting. Sarah. Is that Sarah? So is the young new maid talking to the kid and they're counting. Is the kid going to be possessed or something? How do you not realize that there's something creepy about this lady? Just stares a lot. Right, they're singing the song about he's a genocidal murderer, genocidal, a genocidal murderer, a murderer. He's the genocidal, murderer, the genocidal murderer, the genocidal murderer. He's a genocidal murderer, a genocidal murderer, a murderer, yeah, murderer, a murderer, a murderer. Look, yeah, keep looking at me. Tell me what you see. Just another pretty face. Keep looking. Keep staring. Yeah, they'll drive you crazy. Shoot your husband. Everything will be over. If you shoot your husband, everything will be fine. Be done. No more. No more wire hangers. No more anything else. Just do it. Just do it. Wow, plants grow really fast. Whoopie fucking do. Oh, these two kids alive? So this new person has a boy and a girl. Either the born girl died, or she died. Or they're dead. So does this woman come in to inflict spirits on this guy since you got my kids killed? If she don't have the girl possessed by one of her kids? That'd be hell of revenge. I want to take one of my kids and they don't possess you. But what about the other kid? Who do they get to possess? Or you take turns. You did Mondays and Tuesdays, you did Wednesdays and Thursdays, you did Friday, you did Saturday. Sundays, we switch every other week. So now the Colonel is hearing another fucking whine of a woman walking around. But, okay, the movie needs to step it up a bit. We're 46 minutes in. I get it, it's a slow burn, but it's 46 minutes in. We need to step it up a bit. I'm not saying we need fucking Michael Bay action. Not that I would complain, but I'm not saying we need that, but we need to step up a bit. We're 47 minutes in now. Come on, we need something else to happen. We need something else. Okay, we got someone in the pool. We got some mist. Looks like that girl in the pool. We got some mist. You don't hear any of the people outside. She's not naked. She's in her dress. Coming out of the pool now. This old guy's watching her like a pervert. Walk around like she's the Ring or the Grudge. I will say I'm pretty bored. I will say that I'm pretty bored with the movie. Scenes like this, they just draw way too long. So the whole fucking place is flooded? Is this the thing he'll snap out of and there's no water there? Or they don't have to call big old plumbing? Or is the older housekeeper dead? Is that the same room, or? Well, I guess we'll find out eventually. Place is flooded up to his knees. Is that immediately telling people, hey, we got a flood here, let's stop it? Why he doesn't do that, I don't know. You think, holy shit, what? And how is it not into other places of the house? So this woman's Nate did, just rinsing her gown to tempt this Kentucky Colonel guy. She's flooding the bathtub. And this Kentucky Colonel just staring. Just like all the women he wanted. All the women he liked, all the women he gravitated towards. Is this one of the women he attacked? Or just her kids were murdered? Or she was murdered with her kids? Or her kids are alive and she was murdered, but she just said that to throw them off base? I don't know. Oh, he's got the pervert smile. Yep, no flooding. God, that guy's wheezing. God damn, look how much he's wheezing. He got that horny? He got that horny. He's wheezing through his pipes. Yep, no flooding, because it was all fucking with his head. Oh, the floor was... He says the floor was flooded. I don't want him sleeping in my room. Be so much easier if he was dead. These three should be thinking that. Plus, like, why do you want him to live? There's not much male in the household. There's the mom, the daughter, the granddaughter. No sons. No brothers, no uncles. Just the bodyguard guy. But that's it. Think about it, if that guy was dead, you'd all be left alone. We never see the guy like lovely to his daughter, or treating his daughter nice, or treating his wife nice. It's just, well, we gotta do it because it's your father, it's my husband. But other than that, I guess that's the only thing, the only reason. Stress my ass. He's a fucking pervert. Don't give him this stress bullshit. Ain't no goddamn stress. He does this shit all the fucking time. Stress bullshit. Ain't no goddamn stress. Just her father's a fucking psycho genocidal pervert. That's why. Admit it. For fuck's sake. That's right, they did say she was a doctor. This daughter. I see the acting's not bad. The cinematography I have really no issues with. Like the lighting, the framing. Just this. The pacing of this. Like, all we know about the lead is that she's the daughter of this guy. She's a doctor. She's a mother of her own. That she has no. I don't know what happened to the father of that girl. No boyfriends, nothing. Again, sorry, I'm not saying much. So now we'll look at the mom character. She's staring at a mirror. She's doing makeup. Eye drops now. So this is directed by Jayro Bustamante. Which I don't know the other stuff he's done. It was selected as the Guatemalan entry for the Best International Feature Film at the 93rd Academy Awards, making the shortlist of 15 films. Premiered August 2020 on Shudder. The film was released by the Criterion Collection on Blu-ray and DVD in 2022. 96% of Rotten Tomatoes. Blame the supernatural to political to resolutely chilling effect. Does the slow burn pacing to dread and the horror elements are very minimal. Again, sorry I'm not saying anything. It just... not much for me to say as of right now. There are more protests outside. More and more protests outside. And this family's still trapped in here. I mean, I can appreciate what he's trying to do is that the wait 1 second, sorry. Pause 1 second, I screwed up. Okay, I have 1 hour, 55 seconds. That's 1 hour, 1:00 and 55 seconds. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. The screen is black. And screen is black. We hear noise, and there we go. Someone is huddled with their 2 kids. Looks like the mom with 2 kids. Is that the 2 kids that Alma had that died or something? Or something else to it? So the mom had a dream. She was helping these 2 kids out and wet herself. And I guess the mom wet herself in this bed as well. So there you go. Wet herself in the bed as well. Go figure. But there you go. I'll be right back. Sorry about all this stuff. It's been a pretty hectic day today. So apologies for that. I'm paused at the beginning. I'm 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 29 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pressing play. The mom has pissed her pants. This is a dream she had where she was saving 2 kids. She pissed her pants. Thank God I don't have to piss my pants. Like I said, the film... I didn't appreciate what it was doing, but I think this would work better as maybe an episode of a TV show or something. Like an hour-long Black Mirror episode or something like that. I don't know if this needs to work for 2 hours. Well, it's not 2 hours. It's an hour. It's an hour and 4 minutes so far, and I got 32 minutes left. And all that's happened is The Kentucky Colonel looking guy, the genocidal dictator, hears noises and wanders around. There's protesters outside. There's a new maid, and you know something's up with her. And the mom is pissing her pants because of these dreams. And this girl's being taught to hold her breath. Well, go up. She can't get out of the pool. Now she can. Then either her kids died, or she died, or her kids and her died. Something to that. I think she had 2 kids, but this girl, it's either her kids died, she wants revenge on that, or using her kids' spirits, or she died, and they all, wants revenge for the death of her kids, or something like that. I don't know. Something like that's going on. Did you get revenge on this? Oh, is that the guy on the missing flyer? On the dead? Is that the guy on the flyer? Are all the people on the flyers these people here protesting, or they're in the crowd here? I mean, if that's the case, then Alma, I think her name could just as well be a spirit as well. Again, it's just, this is barely a horror film. That's the thing, this is barely a horror film. It's a political drama that's very, very slow moving, that, again, I think would have worked better as a shorter episode of a show. I don't think this works as a feature-length film, at least to me. I wouldn't call it bad. Like, I wouldn't say this is a horrible, terrible, god-awful movie. Far from it. It just... I mean, it does give a reason as to why they can't leave. Like, they can't leave because of these protesters, and if they try to leave, they're going to get shot, killed, maimed, stuff thrown up. So, if it's haunted, why can't you leave? At least this gives you a reason to, but most of the people don't even know it's haunted at all. I mean, other than the mom having dreams where she wets her bed and the father hearing things that could be his own delusions. So now we're in 8 minutes. We got 27 minutes left. That's with the credits. Even if the credits are like 3 minutes. That's like 23, 24 minutes left. And not much has happened. So the granddaughter's playing checkers with the I'll slap the dad. Big old bruise across the cheek. She's watching TV. Of course she's watching TV. Yeah, so yeah, I'm sorry I'm not saying anything, and just like I said, there's not a whole lot for me to say, honestly. It's not a whole lot to talk about. Or is the mom gonna wet her bed again? Honestly, I'm just waiting for this movie to get done, to be perfectly honest. I'm kind of tired of this movie. It's an hour and 13 minutes and barely jack shit has happened. I mean, the characters, the lead girl, she's really given nothing to do other than look stoic. If I learn how to say the word right, look stoic and to say at least the mom here with these dreams are made to realize just what those women went through, so she shouldn't be talking that bad to them and about them. So now she has a bit of a taste of what they went through. But you said there's really nothing creepy or chilling about this movie at all. Not a single damn bit of it. What is that, mold and shit? And just staring at it. Black magic. That's black magic. So negative energy asks you to leave this house for the sake of the family. Yeah, this ain't gonna do shit, lady. Your prayers are on deaf ears. Maybe that's the thing. You said protect our family from all evil, but the evil is sitting in the chair with the oxygen mask on. That's the evil. If it's against evil and the spirits are not evil, they're staring. Nice choice. The protesters are all just silent and staring. Like all the protesters are, they're ghosts of the dead. Of all that genocidal. How old are you? I don't remember. Well, that's a false flag. I don't remember how old I am. Gee, I fucking wonder. Because if I tell you my real age, you would know I'm a ghost. So she's definitely a ghost. With the most. "18 minutes left." So his bodyguard's got his gun out. Not gonna do shit though. Can't shoot a ghost. This ain't Ghostbusters 2016 where you just ghost punishers. Just shoot ghosts and shit. Pulverizing with your fists. What the fuck they were doing in that movie. Ghostbusters 2016. Now that's a bad movie. This isn't a bad movie, it's just a boring movie that honestly I would not have. I never would have cared to watch in the first place, but watching I'd be like, I would just flip through it and not miss much, and then get the gist of it and then move on my merry way. And kind of just watching. Not a whole lot of anything happening. So there's a little girl and a little boy, and the bodyguard is saying shit. So the little boy and girl ghost are taking the bodyguard out. Well, obviously that's Alma's kids. Took the bodyguard. Now I don't know if they killed the bodyguard or they just whisked him away to where the fuck. Maybe they just... Do we actually see what happened to that guy? I don't know. I don't know if that guy was killed. I don't know if that guy just was teleported to his home or teleported to hell, teleported to behind Pink Floyd's The Wall. I don't fucking know. So the granddaughter just went into the pool with an oxygen mask on. Well, yeah, if you have an oxygen mask on, you could be underwater as long as you want. Which makes you go, what's the point then? Like, if the point is to hold your breath. I guess to steal the oxygen tank from the dad, from her grandpa and this woman's dad, to steal the oxygen tank. So I guess she's holding her breath, and when she needs it, she'll get some air. I guess. Just a way to steal his oxygen tank. I don't know. Is that why the ghost kept teaching her? The ghost kept teaching her how to hold her breath so that she would steal the oxygen tank? That was like her master plan? Or to get her in there... wounded his granddaughter's arm. The ghost is manipulating to get the daughter to be ready to kill her dad. Like, you wounded my daughter? You wounded my daughter's arm? I'm gonna kill you. This little girl's doing well for getting wounded in the arm. Shit little frogs. Shitload of frogs. Yeah, I was gonna say, shouldn't her arm be checked? So is her arm shot but not too bad? So he had like 4 ghosts with like some kids staring at them. Alma is crying for her kids. She's known Grandpa for a long time. She asked me not to drown. Bring sugar. We're gonna make some sugar cookies. All the dead is surrounding their house. The old woman looks a bit like Mick Garris. Or what the character Sally in... was that the character? The new Texas Chainsaw Massacre film was supposed to be the character from the first movie of Breaking Bad, and she does nothing but gets killed. If we did something wrong to you, yes, genocidal dictator. Yeah, so these people are just... So the ghosts are now staring. But you guys stood by and did nothing. You guys stood by and did nothing. That was your crime. You stood by, you did nothing. You stood by, you did nothing. You stood by and you did nothing. You didn't do anything. So the mom is going to relive what these people went through. So maybe she'll learn. You don't learn what it feels like for your kids to die. She's reliving Alma's memories, I bet. By Colonel, by the Colonel himself. There's Alma. Now you know what your husband did. Did to the kids, did to her, and who did it. And looks like the mom has had enough and is strangling the guy, at least in the dream. Ah, she's strangling him for real. Huh. Interesting choice. They didn't have the daughter do it. They had the... I guess the one that was more complimentary to him, and finally she saw... Because, like, the daughter, you tell she wasn't gung-ho about what her dad did, and the granddaughter didn't know anything about it. But... So I guess in a weird way it's kind of intelligent with the way it's showcased, where the ghosts didn't hurt any innocent people. The only person... The bodyguard disappeared. I don't know what fucking happened to him. And, I don't know if the bodyguard died. I don't know. And then the TFC colonel. The ghosts got what they want. The ghosts got what they want. Ghosts got their just desserts. Looks like it's going to happen again for each of these people in this country who were part of the genocide. They're each going to go through the same thing until their family or whatever realize who they are, realize what they are, and cast their own judgment. Yeah, this guy's going to go through the same thing. Water, just like the guy went through water. So now this other guy who's working with the general, he's going to go through the same thing. Okay. So it's not a long film. The movie's over. We got 7 minutes of credits. So it's only an hour and 29 minutes. So to be fair, that's not too over long of a movie, but that still felt like a long time. Even though, again, 7 minutes of credits, hour and 29 minutes. That doesn't sound long at all, but it felt it. That's my problem with the movie, is that I can appreciate what it was trying to do. I can appreciate its sentiment. I can appreciate what it was trying to say about the government there, the dictator, the wartime regimes going on and affecting all the people there. I can understand that and I can appreciate it. But like I said, it just, the pacing was the biggest issue I had with this film. The pacing, man. So, take that for what you will. I will say, I don't mind the story, and maybe that's why Jacob requested this for me, and I can understand that. I think the story would have worked better as an hour-long episode of, again, a Black Mirror or Back of the Day, Twilight Zone, like that type of thing. Hour or 50 minutes. It's just, as a horror film, it fails because it's never creepy, it's never scary, it's very, very minute in horror, and like I say, it's more of a drama. I think if you're going this more of a drama, it's a slow-paced drama, but if you go into more, think of that, maybe you will like it more. Like I said, I do appreciate the story. I think the acting's pretty good. I'm surprised the lead character, the daughter, she didn't really do anything. Like, she almost shot her dad, but it's pretty much, they huddled around, and then it was her mom that went and did the chokehold, so to speak. Which, in the story, made sense as to why they chose her to do it, because she's the one that was more inflammatory. But, like I say, everybody doesn't want to hurt innocence, but what happened to the bodyguard? Is the bodyguard dead as well? The protesters that were outside, did they just go asleep, fall asleep? Were they still out there? Or were the ghosts the protesters the whole time? Anyway, like I said, I don't think it's a bad film. It's a film I'd never watch again, but not a bad film. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.